Business editor Richard Southern joins us once again. Hi, Richard. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Janella. How are you?
Not too bad. So, Richard, I don't know, are you doing your grocery shopping online, or is the trip to the grocery store kind of the one chance that you get to go outside?
It's true. It's like your one reprieve. I actually went today. I live close to a grocery store. And so it's funny, we're talking about a survey that came up, but this is exactly what I was thinking about today, Janella. I went out to the grocery store. I used to kind of like walking around the grocery store, kind of peaceful. Nowadays, I'm like legitimately frightened almost.
It's nerve-wracking, anxiety-inducing, I guess.
It really is. Don't you think you're worried about what you're touching? There's hard to, keep your space from everyone. Yeah. And this is true now, apparently, Janella. There's a new survey out that finds most Canadians are afraid to go to the grocery store. Angus Reid found 52% want to avoid it at all costs if they can. We talked to food expert Sylvain Charlebois today.
You can tell that people are concerned about their own health while visiting a grocery store. They've all realized that grocery stores are open systems. People can walk in and out, touch anything and everything, and that's a scary thought for a lot of people. In fact, now we estimate that 20% of the people you see in a grocery store are shopping for someone else who doesn't want to be there.
So that could be, Janella, that could be, your instant cart and all your online shopping. Everyone kind of look for an alternative now to keep out of the grocery store.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely try to limit my trips. Like if there's just one thing I need, I'll hold off until I have a longer list and then go, or I'll just send my husband.
You get out there, you get it.
Okay, speaking of grocery store, those of us who are out there, it seems that the panic buying is still here, but it's entered a new phase. What are some of the products that are now impossible to find?
There's two that everyone wants. Any guesses, Janella? They're kind of related.
Well, we talked last week about the yeast and the flour. Is that still a thing?
That was last week, apparently. Now it's hair dye and hair clippers.
Oh, of course. We've all reached that stage where we need a haircut. The roots are growing out. We're all growing mullets. See, I'm lucky I don't have to worry about that. I have my COVID haircut, but you can't see it.
Yeah. I'm starting to get shaggy over here. This is Walmart's CEO. He said sort of in week one of this, the second week of March, it was all hand sanitizer and soap. Week two, it was toilet paper. We were panic buying. Week three, it was ham and baking yeast. And yet now it is hair clippers and hair dye. Sales of electric hair clippers are up 166% over this time last year. Hair coloring products up 23% as we all become our own barbers and hairdressers. So it's interesting to see, Janella, how it's reflective it is of what we're doing and what we're thinking as far as the products that are selling at the store right now.
Yeah, I guess we have to start thinking about, so what's next as we enter like week 5, week 6? What are people going to start to be thinking about or doing? I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know. Like we're going to start to be buying more chocolate or something if we're going to
Oh my God. I said we're going to come out of this quarantine 15,
Exactly, putting on a few.
Okay, well, we'll be back next hour talking about some other topics. What can you tease ahead for us?
Well, finally, we got a story about Ticketmaster.
Oh, right, that's right. I'm sorry, jumped ahead. Yes. Okay, speaking of, we all started thinking about our summers and what's coming up. Sports events and music events have been canceled, and now some people are venting at Ticketmaster.
Well, a lot of people have already bought their tickets, right, for events over the next few months, and they're not going to happen. And this is Ticketmaster's previous refund policy of just a few days ago. If an event was postponed, you could get your money back if you wanted, or just go to the postponed show. No longer. This is the new policy, Janella. If it's postponed or rescheduled, you're not getting a refund, says Ticketmaster. The only way you're going to get your money back now is if the event is outright canceled. So this could pose a big issue to those who are holding a pricey tickets for shows that might not happen for a year or two. The Jays or the baseball tickets, I don't think are included in this, but pretty much all the concerts and everything is. It could be the case, Janella, the Ticketmaster might not have the funds on hand to refund everything. Ticket sellers are hurting. StubHub, we heard, looking to petition the U.S. government for a bailout. So this has really, Janella, upset a lot of ticket holders today.
Yeah, I can imagine. As you said, those are pricey tickets. It's tough times. If you spent $200 on an event and you could use that money in your pocket right now, ooh, that's got to be a tough pill to swallow.
Sure is. I want it back. You and I are back just after 6:30. Drake is making news. A Toronto Star article about the Toronto singer is making all sorts of waves. We're going to talk about it just after 6:30.
All right, can't wait, Richard. We'll see you then.